Alright, so what I got here is I got a scale. The recipe calls for 5 pounds of venison or beef or whatever. So we're just going to just going to weigh out our venison here. Gonna put you down for a minute. Alright, so I got my scale zeroed out and it calls for 5 pounds. I weighed these out before and it came to like 5 pounds and 3 ounces or something, but they were also frozen and they lose, as you can see in that bowl over on the right, they lose a lot of their juice. 5.4 ounces. That'll be perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up, put them in there, add the sausage seasoning, and we'll get moving from there. Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be using some of my venison from my buck that I shot in this video on this cold, blustery day in Huntington, West Virginia. As you can see out there, all that snow. We are going to be making some breakfast sausages. So I got my venison, I got grinder from my college roommate. All the parts right now are in the freezer. I want to keep it as cold as possible. I got my weight string. This here is going to be for mixing my seasoning and my venison together. And I got some natural pig casings in warm water to help get them supple and ready to be stuffed. So let's get at it. Alright, so I got my 5 pounds of venison in here. Now the butcher that I took this to, because I don't have stuff to process here, and I also don't have room to process it here, put pork fat in here. I believe he did it at a rate of 80-20. Not quite sure, but I think it was 80-20. So what I got that I'm going to use for this seasoning is this, let me see if I can get you centered in there, is this Gamekeeper breakfast sausage kit. So basically all I'm going to do is just add the seasoning to my venison, and we're going to go from there. So it calls for 5 pounds of the venison, which I got right there, and you add your 2-ounce pack of your breakfast seasoning, which I got right here. So we're gonna, alright, let's see here. Mild flavored sausage, breakfast sausage, 2-ounce pack, that's what I got right there. Pounds of meat, 5. Okay. And then it just says mix it all together. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So I got all my venison and my seasonings mixed together. Now I've had the casings. My casings have been soaking in warm water for about an hour. The venison was chilled. I took it out of my freezer yesterday, let it thaw out a bit. It's still pretty cold. So you want to keep everything as cool as possible. So this is all pretty cold. All my stuff for my all the stuff for my grinder here I have in the freezer as we speak, just keeping it cool. So next thing we're going to do, there we go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get that stuff out. Get the stuffing tube on there and simply start stuffing the sausage in. Alright, so what I got here, this is all cold stuff. The whole thing was in my freezer. I got the smallest stuffing tube I have there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take one of my casings, find the end of the casing. Jeez Louise, there we go. And basically I'm just going to thread it on to the sausage stuffer. So I got all the casing on. You can make your jokes if you would like. So what I'm going to do is, I don't have cooking twine, but I have just some thread. I'm going to basically make a knot at the very end of my sausage here, a casing, so that none of the stuffing comes out. Just knot it up there a couple times. So I'm going to cut my thread off. Snip. So, we're going to do this pretty slowly because I've never done this before. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put the meat in my tube, my grinder holder plater thinger jigger right there. So what's going to happen, alright, so what's going to happen is I'm going to put my venison in here, goes down, goes out there, and basically just do it slowly so that I get a sausage, hopefully. Alright. Alright, so that is my first attempt ever at making sausage. As you can see, there's quite a bit of air in it. I don't think this is right. Set up right. I mean, it worked. It took about half an hour to make this, which I think is way too long. But, I'll just close up the end here. And you got a little bit of twist right there, so there's some air. Definitely have too much air. I also think this casing is too big for this nozzle I'm using. So alright, we're going to switch nozzles and see if that helps. Alright, so we're done grinding. And this is what we got. So this is my first one. As you can see, there's a lot of air in it. It's my second one. A lot of air in it. And I cut some of it off to use for my last ones here. So it was my second last one, my third one. Pretty full. A little bit of air here and a little bit of breakage in it. This was my last one. Almost no air. Perfect. That was what was left of my grinder. Just made patties out of those. So, what have I learned? One, everything needs to be cold. Cold, cold, cold grinds a hell of a lot better. Two, make sure you're using the right tube. I think the first one, which was this one, it was way too little. And you can see it in the meat here. There's just, it's zigzagging in the casing. So I think that was wrong. Two, the reason it was coming out so slow to begin with is because I had a grinder plate in it. Super slow. As soon as I took it out, I was able to do both of those in like 2-3 minutes. Three, make sure that you have your casings ready to go and that they're pliable. What I did the first time was just take it out of the warm water bath and simply put it right on my tube. The rest of these, I took it out of the warm water bath, opened up the end of the sausage tube and put warm water through it. That made it go on the tube super easy, and it came off really quick when the sausage was going through. Three, make sure I have racks. Four, I guess, I don't even know what I'm on. Four, make sure I have my racks ready to go so I don't have to keep stopping it, looking for my racks, putting them on there, and so on and so forth. I mean, those are pretty much the main things. Make sure things are cold. Have the right sausage tubing. Make sure your casings are ready to go. Make sure everything's clean. Yeah. Now the fun part of cleaning everything up is what it is. But next thing we're gonna do. I mean, it's, as you might be able to see. See if flip her up there. Snowing out there. So I don't know when I'll be able to smoke any of these. But I do think I want to save these two for smoking. I want to do one, just a regular smoked breakfast sausage. And another one I want to do, I don't know. I think I might try apple with this. This one I think I got just hickory or something. Let me see what I got over here. I got hickory, apple, mesquite, peach, pecan, and I think Jack Daniel's barrels chips. So I think I'm going to do this one in just regular, I don't know, hickory something. This one I want to do an apple, and these two are just, I'm just going to cook those ones up. Same thing with those little guys. Gonna cook those up right now. But I think the smoking of the breakfast sausage will be later. I don't know, I can't do it later this week. It'll be in 2 weekends. So that's gonna be another video. So we're gonna smoke my sausages today. Got my charcoal grill going. Got charcoal. Gonna use wood on this. So we're gonna let the charcoal get a nice amount in there. Dump it in. And we'll bring the sausages out. Alright, so I got my 3 venison sausages on there. I got some applewood smoke. And we're going to give them some time. I don't know, come out every 20 minutes or so. Check. But that's pretty much it till we get them come out. So it's been about 20 minutes. Yeah, gotta get those air pockets popped. And we're gonna flip them over and go from there. Alright, so I turned them over, added some more wood chips, a smidgen of snow because it started burning. And we'll give them another 20 minutes or so, and then it should be done. Just came back out. Got a little dark over here, but the rest of it looks pretty good. This is my first time doing it, so see how that goes. There we go. Just gonna get my thermometer, put it in there, and make sure that these are good to go, and take them off. Oof, spark right in the face. And start on my venison burgers. Alright, so I got my sausage here. This was one of the better stuffed ones. I kind of screwed up right there, but is what it is. So that's what it looks like. Doesn't look terrible. Got a little bit of a pinkish rind of smoke. Definitely need to get the smoke way down in temperature in there. But let's give it a shot. There's some smokiness there. But really, I don't think that sauce breakfast sausage seasoning that I had in there really gives it much flavor. It's kind of bland. It's cooked thoroughly. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good, but it's bland. But so I guess that's going to do it for my sausage episode. Next, we're going to try do some burgers, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, till next time. Like, subscribe, share.